Good day, folks. Hello, and welcome to another episode of All Things Hashtag AI, Hashtag Gen AI, a podcast on Spotify. I'm your host, Pankaj Bakshi. Today, we are exploring the fascinating world of innovation in prompt engineering. As AI models continue to evolve at breakneck speed, how we communicate with this system is undergoing a revolution of its own. In the next 6 minutes, I'll take you through some of the most exciting breakthroughs in prompt engineering backed by real world examples and measurable results that are transforming how businesses and researchers interact with AI. First of all, let's start with chain of thought prompting. One of the most significant breakthrough has been chain of thought prompting, which encourages models to work through problems step by step rather than jumping straight to conclusions. In 2023, a financial services company implemented chain of thought prompting for risk assessment. Their original prompt was simply analyze the loan application and determine the risk level. They revised it to analyze the loan application by 1. Identify key financial indicators, 2. Evaluating payment history and debt ratio, 3. Considering market conditions for the applicant's industry, and 4. Weighing mitigation factors, and 5. Determining an overall risk with justification. The results were remarkable accuracy and risk classification improved by 31%, while analyst override rate dropped from 24% to just 9%. Most importantly, the explainability of decisions improved dramatically, helping the company meet regulatory requirements. The next one, which is very important and you probably heard a lot of it, is RAG or Retrieval Augmented Generation. Another game changing innovation is RAG, which combines prompt engineering with dynamic information retrieval. A healthcare provider implemented RAG for their clinical decision support system. Initially, they used generic prompts with their internal knowledge base, like what is the recommended treatment for, say, a XYZ condition. Their upgraded system now uses contextual prompting. Given the patient's profile, with the details included in there, relevant hospital protocols, again, that section is added, latest treatment guidelines that reference provide evidence-based recommendation for managing whatever that condition that patient is feeling and include reasoning and identify any patient-specific consideration. Now the system dynamically retrieves relevant documents before generating responses. Results showed a 43% increase in guideline adherence and a 37% reduction in treatment variability across different providers. Clinicians reported higher confidence in AI recommendation with satisfaction score jumping from 6.2 out of 10 to 8.7 out of 10. The next one is few shot prompting with calibration. Few shot prompting has evolved significantly with calibration techniques that strategically select examples. And an e-commerce company implemented calibrated few shot prompting for product categorization. Their approach was use random example, categorize the following product, and they added the product description. Example 1, they gave a random example. Example 2, they added another random example. Their new prompt uses calibrated examples selected based on similarity to the target product. Categorize the following product into taxonomy, focus on primary function rather than aesthetic function, and then adding something of a challenging example like a product plus solution, adding another example of a product plus solution, and then what the target product description is. This innovation increased categorization accuracy from 83% to 94%, significantly reducing manual review needs. Even more impressive, the approach reduced category bias for non-Western products by 76%, creating a more equitable recommendation system. Now, let's move on to recursive prompting. Recursive prompting, where outputs from one prompt becomes input to another, is creating new possibilities for complex stacks. A content creation agency developed a recursive prompting system for blog production. Stage 1, prompt. Generate 5 diverse outline approaches for an article about, and you can pick any topic here, considering different perspectives and structural approaches. Stage 2 of that is analyze these outlines, which would provide the most value to whoever your target audience is, and input that information there and explain reasoning. Stage 3 of this process is using the selected outline approach, draft a comprehensive article about the topic for the target audience and include insights from specific sources. And these are three of your stages of different prompts. Now, this recursive system reduced content production time by 64%, while increasing reader engagement metrics by 47%. Client satisfaction scores rose from 7.3 to 9.1 out of 10, and the system has been specifically effective for technical content where accuracy is paramount. Next one is constitutional AI prompting. Constitutional AI prompting, where models self critique against established principles, is emerging as a powerful approach for responsible AI development. And this is something which is very new. A legal tech company implemented constitutional prompting for contract analysis. And the steps were analyze the contract for issues, then review your analysis using these principles. So, one, distinguish between legal facts and opinions. Two, consider multiple jurisdictional perspective. Three, identify assumptions made in your analysis. Four, flag any areas where additional expertise is needed. And then revise your analysis based on this review. The approach reduced false positives by 42% and increased attorney trust score from 5.9 to 8.4 out of 10. This self-critique mechanism helped identify edge cases that previous system had missed. Now let's wrap this up. And with these innovations in prompt engineering aren't just academic exercises, they are transforming how organizations drive value from AI while addressing critical challenges around reliability and transparency. Looking ahead, we are seeing promising research in multimodal prompting that combines text, images, and structured data, as well as adaptive prompting systems that evolve based on user interaction. This has been Pankaj Bakshi for AI, for all things AI, hashtag Gen AI on Spotify. If you found this episode valuable, please share it with your network and hit that follow button. Next time, we'll be exploring the emerging field of AI agents and autonomous systems. Until then, keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI, Gen AI, and prompt engineering. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye now.